Hello and welcome back to the final round of the 2025 Disc Cascade Challenge. We have a true barn burner here with so many players in contention, which is exactly what we thought might happen. Paul, Ulibarri, Jerm, Koling, BigBarri commentary, bringing you the conclusion of this sixth stop on the Disc Golf Pro Tour.
I mean, listen, Anthony just had a stronghold really on the tournament from the skills that he was showing. Gets a bogey, right away gets a birdie back. You're thinking, okay, back in control, and then ba-boom.
Ba-boom, baby.
Dablina Bogart pops him in the face, and Simon birdies it, and now they're not even leading.
No, they are not. And that is what you have to worry about when you get into the back 8 holes. This one should be birdied by any player in contention. That's just my opinion. It's a pretty straightforward hole. That being said, there are some problems you could run into along the way trying to get onto the island, but a bogey here while trying to win this tournament is completely unacceptable.
I saw a lot of great shots miss this. And the way they do it is mid-height like this, hits a tree, kicks out. This one...
This could go out of bounds long.
That's just a bad height.
Yeah.
To me. You know,
correct.
I don't like something that high that can drift, hit a tree. You want it to be lower. Let's see if Simon. Correct. If
Simon's not missing this one.
Miss. Yeah.
Simon's not missing this one.
But I don't even like that height. Personally. Hits a tree on either side. It carries, you know? Watch. Don't. Oh,
Ezra.
So good. Oh, no.
Ezra.
Hey, what? That's too high.
Oh, barely. Man, just still without the bird. Dig deep now for AB. Big moment. Early release. Hates it. But I think he's going to get away with it.
He does.
He's going to be left with that scary putt that we saw Ricky knock down just the end of the front 9. Eagle just spends no time whatsoever. Lays that one up. That's cool. Maybe that's what he needs.
Oh, he needed it. And he got it. Best circle 2 putter in the world. Bang. Stripe show. Oh.
Whoa. Rarely will you ever see someone miss that putt, chain height, and stay in bounds. AB is fortunate to not walk away with another drop stroke. Simon closes the gap even more, and they are now tied at 14.
Happens quick out here.
What were we talking about in the front 9, Paul? Just how tough it is to win on the Pro Tour. Skill is a must, but you also truly just have to get lucky at the right time. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Some people don't believe in the luck, but I do believe it is a part of it. It has to be.
Yeah. No, you got to get through. You got to get through. AB could have taken a bogey there, but he got through on the left side. So got to remember all the little things. Hole 11, par 4, 679. This is the hole that AB tried to cheat yesterday.
It worked out pretty well. He was very close to making his putt. I assume he'll try it again.
Yep, and then just right down the tube for everybody else, straight as you can. I think the proper shot's a slight hyzer flip that goes a little bit left. That's a slight hyzer flip, and that's going
go left.
a little bit left. That's exacto. That's a perfect drive.
Yeah,
that's a perfect drive.
It's beautiful. Set up a very big alleyway down the middle on what is otherwise a very tricky hole.
Hyzer flip. 2 straight.
AB is trying it once again. And he is succeeding. I think that's even farther in the grass, which opens up an even better run-up this time. There will be a Mando there next year.
Spanked.
That's past
roasted.
Simon by a decent amount, but a little too far left, perhaps.
Oh, flex. Flex for him.
I had the stank
Oh.
on it.
Is that a look? I think that's a look. Maybe not.
AB almost goes too far with it. What are you even aiming at when you're out here? That's preposterous. Cheat code, man.
Found the only grass in the whole place. Wow.
Simon, after the ideal drive, follows it up with the ideal approach.
That was beautiful.
Does come up a bit short, but that putting stroke has looked pretty good today. An eagle. The longest drive of the card, but off the fairway, and that requires a tricky approach. Hard to say exactly how far he got with that roller.
Circle 2 putt with that mistake. He likes these high little stally.
I would too if I was making him at the clip that he's making him.
Ezra did get a look. Not just a look.
Man, he is working hard to stay at 2 over par. What a crazy birdie for Anthony. That's basically the way the hole was designed to be played and the way the hole was not designed to be played. Both walking away with the birdie. $15 under puts them in a 3-way tie for the lead, and they are all through the same number of holes at this point. Because right now Ricky is playing hole 12, and he's probably been playing hole 12 for about 30 minutes. What was the backup like out there today?
Didn't have one.
What about yesterday?
Half a card.
Okay.
Like they were teeing off kind of when we were putting out.
Round 1 had 3 cards. I put the timer on, and it was 38 minutes to play the hole.
Oh, wow.
From the time we arrived and played.
So you want it to turn over. That's too much turn. But it looks like he kind of got a good kick.
Result seems okay. This looks perfect.
Well, that's because it is.
And it's not too far, like you were saying yesterday with Ezra's drive. Almost kind of pigeonholed himself into a forehand approach. Now AB's going to be able to go over those bushes on his second shot to get into the ideal landing zone.
Yeah, talking to the course designer, that was the play here.
Okay.
Get to the wood chips, go over the bush line to the fairway.
I really liked what Ezra had going on with his drive there, but it looked like he hit one of maybe the Cathedral Oaks or something else.
So, like, where Eagle just landed, apparently it's the spot.
And shout out to the volunteers. Without them, we certainly would have a much tougher time getting through, especially a hole like this when you have blind landing zones. And
Ezra going with the standstill. No.
been there. Know that feeling.
Yeah.
That feeling sucks.
Eagle going with a really small route over here on the left. No.
Committed to it.
Yeah.
Wanted to hit it with some pace, and that's the price you pay with skinny tree and fast disc.
So, yeah, Simon outdrove them both. And he goes with the hyzer play. Center cut deal. Great.
Yeah.
Standstill.
It's exactly the way you want to play 11, and then so far exactly how you want to play 12.
Get a good kick. Play the hyzer.
Even better, maybe.
Eagle trying to
Whoa.
get through. You.
Whoa. What a shot. I mean, just to even have a look after a faulty second shot, to be able to see the pin, even if you're 200 feet away, is great. But he's got like a 100-footer.
Simon going with the flex. Gets on flex. He's a shot shaper, man.
It's got all
Beautiful.
got all the angles, all the throws. Putting it together today.
And the fact that Ezra's going to have a par putt is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe so far he's got touchy Raptor to bullseye.
You don't see anyone bullseye hole 12. Not for birdie.
Whoa.
That would be a birdie for the ages after Eagle's second shot went about 80 to 100 feet.
Simon. Put the
Just That's a shocker.
Yeah. Outside the circle.
Just how he's
Not
been
a
playing.
gimme.
The way he's been playing, the way he's been throwing, you know, like every shot that he's thrown on the last two holes has helped increase confidence.
Yeah. How does he par that? That's amazing.
The pars in the last three have all been pretty crazy.
Yeah. I think the pressure from AB being so close has a thing, something to do with it. You know,
Sure.
we've all been there. Like, okay, got to make this to keep pace. Feels a little farther.
Every miss at this stage is potentially so costly, with chase card being right there in the mix. Anthony takes a one-shot lead.
Upgrade your disc golf setup this season. Discraft's fresh lineup of grip EQ bags and the all-new Zuka cart give you unbeatable comfort, style, and standout performance. Make this season one to remember at discraft.com.
On to hole 13. This one's a doozy. Averages half a stroke above par. Want to get your disc landing just past this tree if you can, and the mulch should be amazing to set up another tunnel shot about 350 feet from the edge of the fairway, or from the edge of the corner. Saw Ezra hit the cage on his second shot yesterday in a beautiful highlight, nearly picking up an incredible eagle.
Inside, does he get past? Oh, that's perfect. Hit that. Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. So good. Simon leaking a little left. It's still possible as long as there's no trees in his way.
Good kick, I think.
It's hard to say. Yeah, yesterday
it
he also accessed that inside line and got around the corner. It did look like this one was a touch shorter today. That's looking pretty good if it can get past. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. An extra 15 feet left wouldn't hurt, but you love getting that far around the corner. This is an ambitious attempt here from Simon.
Yeah. Par play. Didn't put a lot of speed on that, it looked like.
Oh. Overturned for Anthony. Kicks into the woods. Could potentially be difficult to save the par from in there.
Ooh.
This course just does not want to yield a birdie for Ezra today.
That's amazing.
That's really good, yeah.
Sidearm putter. Didn't think somebody was going to do that.
Yeah. It's tough to get the distance off the tee to be able to go sidearm on your second shot.
Anthony putting a driver here.
Oh, is that the cicada?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting play.
Good putt.
Worked out. That could have been dicey. Why do you think he was doing that?
I don't know. Extra distance.
Just skinnier so it doesn't... I'm trying to figure it out. Can't quite figure it out.
More stable at the end. And
Yeah.
maybe it
Annie,
flexes.
yeah, flex it, yeah. Eagle picks up the birdie. That gets him to 12 down, still in hunt for the podium.
Anthony stays at 16 under par. Simon remains one back.
At this stage, now that they're past those holes, is 4 strokes too far away for the win?
No. Listen, birdieing out from this point is such good golf. I mean, look at this hole. 412, And then 15, super difficult.
Yeah, 15 is a 2-stroke swinger.
16, kind of got to get a little love to get through and throw a good shot. 17, kind of got to get a little love and get through and make a good putt. 18, got to get a love.
Potential 2-stroke swing on 18 with
And
an early
so
tree kick. Yeah, it's possible.
You get them all.
Ricky, that bogey's going to hurt. Meanwhile, that stabby birdie is going to help get Gannon in contention.
Look at this. Phew. All the way past the corner. Pretty wild. Okay, so yeah, Barela in the lead. And we just saw what those guys were trying to do. Sidearm over this bush right here. And pretty basic.
Yeah, I mean, these two trees kind of form the awkward entry into the gap. Like, a lot of good drives end up hitting one of those two trees because they're right in the way for a natural hyzer for the forehand.
I mean, that's
as good as it looks. I mean, you can't make it look better than that. Splits the two trees just outside bullseye. Okay. Watch out, podium.
got the flip up. Oh, gets around it. Man, he's got power, doesn't he?
One of the entryway gaps gets blocked.
The gap by
Yeah,
the blockers.
hits one of the blockers.
Backhand, you just want to go drifting right behind there. Oh, man.
I don't think that's a bad. That's a bad tree. One of the blockers, but stays within 40 to 45, I think.
Yeah. Ezra
Come on.
found himself a birdie
Come on,
around the trees. Yeah.
that's got to be in.
Oh, that's a bird.
It's a big miss.
Yes. Last couple are gonna hurt.
Big misses on 12 and now 14 for Simon. Barela, big opportunity here to get to 17. But he misses it too. Off the hook. You think if you had told Ezra that his first birdie would be on hole 14, you think he would have even come out today?
Yes.
Of course, I'm just kidding. But I mean, that's just brutal. I mean, it's a lesson you have to learn, and hopefully he'll be more ready and poised for the next time he's in contention for his first win.
More birdies than some people got on the course today, I'll tell you that. Got it in there. Man, AB makes that. He's got kind of a stronghold again on the tournament.
Yep.
That was a big one that he let slip through the fingertips.
In round 1 and 2, Ezra had 9 total birdies. So different story today altogether. But story now is AB is in the driver's seat with just 4 holes to go. But this is a doozy. 15, very, very challenging tee shot. Very important. If you get that far to the 300 blue marker, you're doing something incredible off the tee. But even then, you have a very challenging approach with several trees blocking the entry to the green. Take a look at Gannon Burr, still firmly in the mix. Just 2 back. There is that blue marker. Rick knows he wants to get that drive way left. That's a ridiculous second shot, Paul. That is ridiculous. From the standstill back to the basket.
420, probably.
Unbelievable.
Gannon goes the pure route and piers it. Second shot putter in.
Huge putt for Ricky to keep him in the mix. How do you squeeze a birdie out of that lie?
That's incredible.
I can't even imagine trying to get that much distance from the standstill from that part of the fairway. He hated his tee shot. He knew exactly what he was going to be faced with. If this misses these, oh my gosh, just missed that corner tree. Eagle knows that he loved that shot out of his hand.
That got there so fast, Jerm.
Uh-huh. That was going to go somewhere deep in the fairway.
Like that?
Yeah, I mean, much farther than that even. Like that. That's a great shot. Even tighter, not a bad thing at all.
60 foot farther than Ezra's. Landed on his disc. Zoomed past it.
That's crazy.
Simon. Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, that worked.
Better than the alternative, that's for sure. What does this move?
I couldn't tell you. There it is.
Yeah, it just doesn't quite make the corner. Guardian's got him. That's the thing with going that back door. You got a bunch of randoms kind of right in your way.
Mm-hmm.
Guarding the circle too. Oh, man.
Couldn't make a decision.
Going with the sidearm flex shot here. Gonna take it at the wide tree here on the right of the gap. Try to cut it inside it. And then I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Oh, wow.
It's fantastic. Got stable at the last moment, right in time to hyzer in front of the tree.
Bullseye?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that looked great. It's well thrown. Eagle be saving par.
Oh!
Paul.
Right over the top.
Oh, man.
He's
Great
been
effort.
Scrambling well over the last few holes.
Mm-hmm. Simon lining one up.
Call it 100. Oh, give me that.
Again!
Hold that.
Simon! You gotta be kidding me. 2 of them this round. Full hyzer.
Had to have it.
Oh my goodness. That
He
was
liked it out of the hand. You can tell by he starts, well, okay, like the initial line. I'm going to walk over here.
This is why you envision your shot before throwing it. Simon hit that line that he envisioned and knew and wanted to hop out to the left and get a better view of it going in the basket. Incredible shot. AB's just got to be saying to myself, what do I got to do to separate myself? Yeah, it's so hard to win. What do I got to do? I'm throwing great shots left and right.
Stay in there.
That did not seem like a made putt.
Just outside the bullseye for Anthony. I mean, what a sidearm. But Simon.
Top 10 putt of the year, probably.
Yeah, maybe. Had a couple of those this tournament.
Yep, in the situation especially. I mean, if he somehow goes on to win this thing, that putt gets elevated to top 5 putt of the year for what it meant in that moment. Three to go. AB with a 1-shot lead.
Yeah, another 350 right here. Sidearm skipper. Tough turnover. Lots of guardians early right. You really want to push something out and then late flip it. And then you got to take on that little grouping of trees. Let's see how Gannon Burr fares. Misses the guardian. Does he get through? No.
Does not.
You really want it going straighter than that. You want it to almost look like it went too far straight.
Ricky's challenging the inside line.
And that works really well, but you just take so many trees on when you do that. Can Gannon find magic?
An incredible effort for a standstill straddle from 75, 80 feet. Coming down the stretch, Ricky is not missing that putt.
Most of the time, he just doesn't really feel like it.
What do you mean?
Missing that putt.
Oh, I agree.
Walking after it.
Yeah.
Gonna have to beat those guardians.
That looks great.
Oh, it's perfect. Even hits the koozie. Wow.
Don't make them better than that, do they?
No.
Doink.
That goes a long ways. This is a tough hole. It's a random hole, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, one stroke with 3 to go, anything can happen. 2 strokes with 2 to go, it's a lot tougher.
Yep.
Simon needs to dig deep here and throw a big shot.
Got the flip up. I like that.
Good width.
Gets it in the circle deal. I don't think... I think that's like as good as he can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I think that's his distance on his forehand.
Eagle looks like he's challenging inside and losing the challenge.
Ezra, also.
Yeah.
Very good.
Considering how tough the day has been for him, he's only 1 over par,
Yeah.
which is better than so many people.
Yeah, I mean, he just gets the birdies, you know, on a few holes. It's not
Yeah.
like he's just fumbling the bag as far as like lots of over par strokes. He's just not getting looks and scrambling pretty good. Big putt here. Simon, in the air. Give me that.
Clutch.
Very clutch.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Again, AB's like, couldn't
Come on, man. I hit the
You-
koozie.
just miss that.
Just give me some breathing room, dude. That is a frustrating 3-putt for Eagle.
Little wobble on that one. Bop. Okay. Simon making him earn it. We got Ricky going into 18. 1 back.
1 back. Needs to get the birdie on 18 and just kind of hope for AB to find a few of these trees that are in the way. There's more than a few. Pretty awkward line to get to the pin. You almost have to have it wrap almost backwards, it feels like, with the forehand. Let's see if Ricky can show the line. He's put it bullseye 2 rounds in a row, except round 1, he's rolled down the hill. This one doesn't get quite as far right. But what were we saying about Ricky and the moment? He ain't missing that putt.
God, if that thing does miss, it's so far. That's how clutch that is. Dead centnies.
This man was put on this earth to play disc golf and make it difficult for people to win tournaments.
Anthony taking his time on this one.
Quite like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. That's a straddle situation up the hill.
Uh-huh.
Of course they would put you there
Uh-huh.
when you're trying to win. How about the toughest putt we make? Just barely in the circle, straddle up a hill on a high rise. Okay. That's what we're going to give you.
Oh, Simon.
Pulls it.
What?
Gets
He's
more than away with it. He's closer. He gets through the tree on
How?
15 on the drive.
No one
Makes
does
the
that.
80-footer.
80? I'd bump that up a couple.
96.
Yeah, something.
96 feet.
It was boosted.
Ezra. Wow. That was cool.
You would never know how it got there.
Right.
You would never assume it skipped behind those ferns through the woods. It's a tough putt to justify running.
Yeah, I agree. Low ceiling.
Elevated, downslope behind the pin.
Podium out of reach almost.
Yeah, I think podium seems pretty much locked up at this point. Looks like Eagle has found the justification in running it, and he is going to give it a go. Pretty common miss.
Yeah.
Under the circumstance.
I like the aggressive play. I say yes. He's circle 2 guru. Bummer.
That's clutch.
Wow.
That was hearted.
Yeah, on the stripe, Jerm. With pace.
Uh-huh. But like not nervous pace. That is poised. Very determined.
Been here, done that.
Uh-huh. Little match play here. Now on to you, Simon. Hey, that's good enough.
It's off the tree.
What a weird
left.
birdie.
Yeah. Low left.
I've never seen someone miss their drive on 17 that badly. Not make their putt and walk away with a 2. That's Simon Lizotte down the stretch for you. Somebody hurt Eagle's hand there? Well, situation is this. Anthony Birdie birdies. He wins. Simon Lizotte with a better tee shot than Anthony puts some pressure. Or do you want to be first to approach the pin, or do you want to be first to putt? Interesting to think about. First things first, get it down the fairway. What's the distance they're trying to land at?
I mean, it's right around 420 feet, I think. It's not that far, it just plays far because it has to go so straight for that long. And then get it to pump up this left side, and it's random. You're going to have a lot of gaps. Most people are going to go with the hyzer gap, but if you throw it perfect, you can have this like sidearm flex shot right down the gut or putter backhand right down the gut. I think it's all going to really come down, a lot of it's going to come down to this guy because he birdies, he gets to 18. That puts a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I mean, if Anthony bogeys, then he would go back to 18 because he's currently at 19. But this is a very important shot to at least have a chance.
Yep. It's always good to set a score.
Well, hits the tree, but goes forward through the gap. Good break for Ricky, and he's left with the putt he's been knocking down to get to 18 and apply some pressure.
Oh. Doesn't get it high enough.
Surprising miss. I mean, online perfectly, just elevated basket and just barely doesn't account for the height.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things where I don't think he did miss. I think it didn't go in, you know?
Yeah, right.
Because he looked like he was ready to go get that.
Uh-huh.
One of those things.
Yeah, I agree with that. It was a good stroke. Well, that does not bode well for Simon.
Still gonna, it doesn't matter where this lands.
Yeah.
It's not over. 18's approach shot is going to have to be low sidearm left side or high hyzer. I've seen a lot of people mess those up.
Either way, that was well done under the pressure for Barela, putting himself in a great position.
Best case scenario,
Oh,
Simon
boy.
gets through and AB has to go first. I don't know what's over there.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the situation that plays out. I think Simon probably caught something when he went early left side. Yeah, of course it'd kick right. Still doable from back there, though.
Yeah.
Let the man finish with a birdie.
Ooh.
That was a nice...
Ooh.
Are you for real with that?
That's far.
There hasn't
Circle
been that many
three.
drives that far.
It was almost circle 3, right?
Yeah, nearly.
Wow.
Maybe the fringe of circle 4, but yeah, that's bananas. Oh, man. Just a forgettable experience. Unfortunate. All right. Biggest shot of the tournament now for Simon. Hole 18. Got to put one close, put some pressure on AB.
Looked like he caught something
Yeah.
coming out.
Close? I don't think so. But makeable? I mean, for this guy today? Yes.
Oh, no. Ezra's in a spot.
You never want to be in a spot.
No, he's in one of those spots.
Oh, yeah. He's in one of those kind of places.
Brutal.
It's a spot you literally only find in this situation.
Yeah.
Where it just hasn't been your day and you just want to get to your car and go.
AB gets it turned over, comes back.
Okay.
It's just outside of bullseye.
Yeah, that's a good night.
It's missable. If Simon makes it,
Yeah.
it's missable. It's in that spot we were talking about yesterday on coverage.
When does it start feeling nervous?
And it's gonna be right
Nervy,
there
yeah.
if the crowd erupts. That's the distance.
Ezra's just going to finish with a double bogey. That's a bummer.
Oh.
That's frustrating
Yeah.
with that drive.
Yes.
All right, comes down to this.
Good height. Great effort.
Yeah.
Great tournament.
That's going to be a bogey-free 9 under for Simon, who missed a couple putts from right at the edge of the circle. You said it was going to take a bogey-free double digits day, and that's what it would have taken for Simon to take it down.
Frustrating day for Eagle as well. Couple minor mistakes here and there. Nothing crazy. Few good putts here and there. This would be a highlight, though.
Just let him finish with
Let
the
him
bogey.
in.
Let him finish with
Yes.
the bogey. All right. 2 over. I wouldn't want to be the backseat of a car right now if I... Ez is probably going to take some time to reflect on this one, but then quickly move on. He's going to fall out of the top 10.
Brutal.
Incredible day for Simon. Gave us highlights, gave us something to root for.
Classic Simon.
Classic Simon. But the story of the Cascade Challenge ultimately comes down to this man right here who put together a heck of a final day performance and is going to take down his 5th Pro Tour win. Fifth with many more to come.
Your 2025 Discraft Cascade Challenge champion, Anthony Barela. I get this too? Yeah. Taking that one home.
This whole day was just so stressful, throwing all these shots to the woods. It's just so demanding. You have to throw such perfect shots to get birdies, and I can't believe how I played those final 7 holes. I knew the tournament started on hole 11 because hole 11 through 14 are some of the hardest holes I've ever played, honestly. And it just took me knowing that people are gonna have bad shots, they're gonna get bogeys, and I just had to stay in it till the end. In the moment, it's so scary seeing him. He was drilling putts from everywhere all day, 60 footers, and then he hit that 100 footer, and it's just, I don't even know. It just, looking back at it, it just makes it even like more fun. It's such a great feeling to come so clutch down this stretch. I was throwing some of the purest shots I threw all week, those last 7 holes, and it just feels great to clutch up and take this down.
The Golden Boy with an incredible start. Starts the round with 5 straight, ends with 4 straight. Clean back 9, 6 under on the back 9. That's got to be the best back 9 of the tournament.
That's one of the best back 9s we've seen.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
And that's the Anthony Barela that we expect to see every once in a while come through, play incredible disc golf. Even with the mistakes he made, it didn't deter him from finishing clutch, and that still only wins by 2 shots over Simon with a course record 9 under par.
Yeah, I mean, hasn't won since JomezPro last year. That's a long time.
Well, now he's got that taste of victory. Watch out. This man rides high momentum, and this could be another wave of wins for Anthony Barela moving forward.
I mean, second at the PDGA Championships, second at the Champions Cup, and then comes into this week and takes it down. Yeah, you're right. Riding the momentum.
Yeah, he's definitely a name to watch always. He's always in the hunt, but now he's got that win. So good for you. Congratulations, Anthony Barela. Thanks for watching. We are going to take a week off, and then we are going to rejoin you guys for the Northwest Disc Golf Championships. We're going to have a combined event with 2 different courses, Milo MacGyver and Glendevere Golf Course. So a lot of big shots, a lot of beautiful Douglas firs. Portland's community is going to be incredible. Check out, if you're going to be in the Portland area, the JomezPro practice round. We're going to have a live audience there. So we are not going to announce our guests yet, but it's going to be somebody you're going to want to see. Like and subscribe to the videos, guys. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time.